What's going on, guys? Skyliner Productions here, and today we have a very exciting day in Disney Speedstorm. The I'm Simply Irresistible and Well Aren't You a Lucky Duck events have come to a conclusion. As you can see, I got top 10% in both and a bunch of awesome rewards, including 35 mini mouse shards, some actually really cool cart customization option, crew member shards, and more. Now, if you missed these events and didn't get a chance to unlock Minnie and Daisy, don't worry, they will come back in just a week or two. And also, if you didn't get top 10%, no worries, you'll still unlock them even if you were in the top 100%. And make sure to watch the guides on my channel because I'll have one out for when these cups come back around so you can get top 10% as easily as possible. But here we have both Daisy and Minnie unlocked. My collection level going up a ton. 1,300 points for each of these is honestly pretty insane. I mean, that's the power of getting two-star racers. If you get in either the top 25 or top 10%, I believe you'll have them both at 2 stars. And we have a bunch of new events today, including Never Lose Your Sparkle, which we're going to go into right now. As you can see, you need Minnie Mouse and Daisy Duck to complete these objectives, and you get hundreds and hundreds of upgrade parts that are absolutely insane. Now, I already have a lot saved up, but if you don't, no worries. Just invest some resources into Minnie and Daisy and do the objectives one at a time, slowly increasing the difficulty. Now, I've been saving up upgrade parts for months and playing this game super actively, finishing all my limited events, and because of that, as you can see, I have literally hundreds of upgrade parts saved for Minnie and Daisy, so I'm going to be able to take them to level 25 pretty easily. Now, if you didn't manage to get top 25 or top 10% in the cups, unfortunately you won't be able to level up Minnie Mouse or Daisy past level 15, which does kind of suck as you won't be able to finish all the objectives, but again, don't worry, both of these events are coming back around in just another week or two, so you'll have another chance to level up Minnie Daisy, get all those epic cart customizations, crew members, and level up your racers a bunch more. And as you can see, I have so many Mickey and Friends upgrade parts from the last mid-season racers that came through, the Steamboats. They had an event called Full Steam Ahead, which was very similar to this one, and I literally have hundreds of dog bones. Yeah, we're level 25 with the Mini, so let's add a crew member on. Let's put on the Goat, because I think it is one of the best Mickey and Friends crew members. Plus, I have them at 2 stars, which makes them automatically better than most of my Mickey and Friends crew members. And now let's hop into the race, Never Lose Your Sparkle. Okay, so this cup should be really easy for a lot of you. I mean, it is against AI, and as long as you're the recommended level, you should do really fine at completing all of the objectives. It's not going to be too difficult, but again, if you are under leveled, you might have to try a little bit harder. I don't really have any tips for you. Just use like Minnie's charged ability, I guess. Her charged is much stronger than her normal ability. And honestly, talking about Minnie as a whole, I think that she has the potential to be like a solid A tier racer and is at least B tier. Her stats are honestly pretty good, pretty decent. I enjoy playing her quite a bit, and I think her ability has the potential to be really useful. Even though it isn't OP, it's pretty balanced, you know? It feels like a nice, strong ability. Not quite as obnoxious as, say, like Stitch's ability. Like when you're playing against a Stitch, you're just like, ugh, I have to dodge all these lasers. But if you're playing against a Minnie Mouse, it's really not going to be that bad because it doesn't like affect you too much. It just sort of boosts her forward and it feels fair to play against, and it's still a strong, well balanced ability. So yeah, I think Minnie is a greatly designed racer. I would have liked if she was a defender instead of a brawler, just because of the way her ability works. Yeah, I think it would have made a lot more sense, like, thematically. I don't know, Minnie just doesn't really give off brawler vibes. Not to mention, now we have 3 brawlers in the Mickey and Friends class, so it is officially lopsided. We only have 1 trickster, 2 defenders, 1 speedster, I think. So maybe Minnie is a speedster too. I mean, her ability fits the speedster class pretty well. Yeah, I do have a new tier list coming out. I'm going to try and include Minnie and Daisy on it, and I think Minnie will end up being in the A or B tier. Obviously, it's not up to me, it's up to the top players that I ask. But yeah, I think Minnie definitely has potential to be really strong. Okay, here we are nearing the end of the race. I'm excited to see how many upgrade parts we exactly get from this because Full Steam Ahead gave you a ton. I didn't exactly look at all the rewards. It's not like I need them though, to be honest. I have so many Mickey and Friends upgrade parts from the Steamboat Racers coming out that I don't think this is going to help me too much. I mean, you saw I leveled up Minnie to level 25 without much hassle at all. There we go, first place, finishing a ton of objectives. Look at all of those upgrade parts racking up. Wrenches, all the clocks, gas tanks, dog bones, cones. I mean, it just doesn't stop. More dog bones, more wrenches. There are literally hundreds of upgrade parts in this event, guys. I would definitely play it if I were you. It's going to help you progress a ton. We're going to skip through the rest of that, though. Take a look at the grand total right here. Look at that. That is a lot of upgrade parts. I believe we did complete every objective except for the ones that require Daisy Duck. So let's upgrade Daisy Duck now and hop into this race one more time to sort of see how many objectives we can complete on the second race. It should only take us 2 races, assuming we win the race as Daisy, which hopefully we'll be able to. There we go. Let's get our level 1 Daisy Duck, just sort of spam upgrades on her, level her up all the way past level 5, 6, and we are not running low on these upgrade parts at all, guys. I'm telling you, if you play all your limited events and you're just an active player, I have not spent like any money on this game. It's really easy to get ahead and get it so that you can level up every character you unlock pretty easily. I mean, look at all of this done. This was all completely free too, just by playing the events last season and this season. Trust me, guys, it will work together. Just play all these limited events, I'm telling you. They give you so many upgrade parts. Honestly, I think even if they keep adding Mickey and Friends racers, I'm never going to run out of upgrade parts for this class. So I really hope Gameloft introduces a system where you can sort of spend your upgrade parts and convert them into an upgrade part of a higher rarity. I know they touched on it in a Q&A, but that's honestly my most requested feature in the game right now. Alright, let's add a crew member onto Daisy Duck, or we're going to add the Seal now because he is brand new, and I just want to try him out. See how he is. He boosts acceleration and handling, I believe, which isn't too bad. He might be good on like Steamboat Pete, I think, because Steamboat Pete is lacking in both acceleration and handling. But let's hop into the second race here. Okay, moving into the second race, let's talk about Daisy Duck. There's a couple of things that are special about her, but honestly, overall, she isn't too much of a special racer. She is the first trickster in the Mickey and Friends collection, which is pretty cool. She's gonna have her own upgrade part at level 30 that hopefully they will add into the Mickey and Friends weekly rotational limited event soon, so that way people can upgrade Daisy past level 30, because right now I don't think we have access to that upgrade part we're gonna need. And talking about Daisy's ability, it's very similar to Donald. It's basically identical to Donald. She has a shield, and then whenever she gets hit, she goes out in a burst of rage, which I think is cool that Daisy and Donald have similar abilities. However, I would have liked for them to be a little more unique and different while just sort of having like some kind of connection rather than being basically copy and pasted. I also think that the ability works a lot better on Donald than it does on Daisy, because Daisy doesn't get any benefit from stunning brawlers because she isn't a part of the brawler class like Donald is. Sorry, from stunning racers, not brawlers. Daisy is a part of the trickster class, like I mentioned before, and honestly her stats feel very like average. She feels like a pretty bland racer in my opinion, and I think she's going to end up being in the B, maybe C tier of all the racers in the game. Of course, I could be wrong. This is just my first initial impression based on looking at her stats and what her ability does, but I have been wrong in the past and I could be wrong again. But right now, I just don't see Daisy being the best racer. I think that Minnie Mouse is definitely going to be a little bit stronger than her. And yeah, Daisy, she feels a lot kind of like Meg or Angel, just other tricksters with very like medium stats, you know? Like they're just decent at everything, but they don't excel at anything. And that's kind of the vibes I'm getting from Daisy, which, you know, she's not my favorite racer to play by any means. I definitely enjoy Donald a lot more than her. Honestly, now that we have like 7 Mickey and Friends racers, or 6, who is your guys' favorite? No, we have 7. Yeah, we have 7 Mickey and Friends racers. My favorite, I think it's still Donald, even with the addition of 4 new racers. Donald's still my favorite. But there we go, we barely slid into first place as Daisy, and look at all of the upgrade parts we are getting from this, guys. So many cones, dog bones, all the stuff you need to upgrade Minnie and Daisy. It is great that they are being so generous and giving us so many rewards. Now, yeah, that's all for today's video for the most part. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. And also this week, we got the brand new Community Week Cup. So let me know if you want to see a guide on that, because I might make a top 10% guide if enough people want me to. You do get some pretty good rewards from it, so I'll consider making that. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.